Hi, welcome to the lasagna cooking class. So just to introduce myself, I am Casey Cripps and I cook a lot and I'm sharing recipes. I'm looking forward to sharing some more recipes with you. And this is our fourth recipe I'm doing. I thought it might be a good idea to do something super easy. How many of you have been doing dishes non-stop? This girl has. So this is just a one pot easy dish. You just throw it in here, you leave it for 4 hours, you come back and it's ready. So I thought, what good timing for a break right now. That's why I decided on this recipe. Also, we've been eating probably like a lot of you, hopefully, really healthy, and we wanted something a little bit more hearty. So a lasagna would be perfect for right now. It's really easy. It's done in 4 hours and you can go ahead and serve it right away. And then it'll last a few days longer as well, depending how big your family is. So you can always freeze it for later and store it. So basically what this is it's an emptier refrigerator lasagna. So basically you can take any vegetables that you have left in your fridge and you can put in the lasagna. So I have a base that I work with, but you can always add in more depending what you need. I'm using up all the rest of my vegetables. My baby. Bandit wants some of these ingredients here, so I told him he has to wait. I love when he does that. So yeah, you just use up the rest of your vegetables, and it'll taste different each time. So that's why we're doing this. So what you're gonna do first is you can use this either in your Instant Pot, which so many people have, or a slow cooker. So I'm gonna use it in my slow cooker for now, but it's the exact same recipe, exact same model and everything in your Instant Pot. And I'll just show you how to break up the lasagna pasta to fit into that round little thing there. Okay, so what we'll do first is, just gonna get my recipe, make sure I have everything for you. I'll just show you my ingredients. I have chopped up carrots here. I have celery as well. I was going to put some chives in. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I probably won't, but look how gorgeous these are. I'm not sure how they'll cook. And then I have these mushrooms here that I got from a local mushroom forager. And that's his profession now. He collects mushrooms and he dries them. So then I just soak them when I want to use them. This is the last I have of them. And I have a little bit of roasted garlic, the last of my roasted garlic for my last recipe, which is just in here that I'm going to use. And I'm out of greens. So what I did was I have some broccoli in the freezer for reserve. So I just chopped up some broccoli to add in. It was frozen broccoli. And then you'll have your 3 different cheeses. I made a homemade ricotta cheese using almonds, and it was a little bit too salty, so I'm not going to share that recipe with you yet. I'm going to try and perfect it over this week, and then once it's perfect, I will share it with you. And you can get, you need some mozzarella or nutsarella. If you're not eating dairy, you can get there's really great dairy-free cheeses out there now. So many people are doing it. So what we'll do first is you'll take your pot, so either your crock pot, or your crock. I think I have to give him a treat. 1 minute, please, 1 minute. Either a crock pot or your Instant Pot, okay? And what you'll do is you'll take about half a cup of your sauce. So I have all of my sauce here, and you can use more if you want. And you'll just coat the bottom of it, okay? So I'm just gonna, let's see, what's the best? I'm just gonna pour a bit of it at the bottom, about half a cup. And I'll hold this up for you all in a second. There you go. Just this on the bottom like so, okay? So, okay, so what you'll do is I have all of my noodles here. And they don't fit perfectly into the pot. So what you'll do is you'll take one of them. This one will line perfectly. on the bottom. And then you'll break the other ones. And this is great because you don't have to pre-cook them or anything. And just place them. You can get a kid to do this because basically you're just matching them up so it covers the entire bottom. So you'll place them all in the bottom until all the sauce is covered. And if there are little gaps, don't worry too much. You'll see it still holds together when you're done making your lasagna. So I usually this way too. And I'll hold that up for you. So it doesn't look pretty, but it'll look beautiful. I'm gonna fix that afterwards. It'll look beautiful once it's all done. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is make our vegetable mixture. So take your bowl and add your vegetables in. So I have the celery, we'll just add that in. That's 3 stalks of celery. My mushrooms, I don't have that many mushrooms, but I'm just gonna add in all the rest of these mushrooms. Done. And then I'll put some of the garlic in. Carrots. Now this is more carrots than 3. I just cut them all up because I got into a cutting frenzy. And I'll use the other ones for hummus. Like I'll dip this in hummus or something like that. Or I'll use it for soups. I think I have enough vegetables for one more soup. And the broccoli or cauliflower or whatever else you decided to use. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just mix that all together. I thought I'd put a spoon there. Okay, so I'm just gonna, just mix it all together. Just gonna go in with my hands here, mix it all up. Okay. And now what you want to do for your next step, so you have your sauce, you have your noodles, and what you'll do now is you'll cover it with 1/3 of our mixture. So we're just going to eyeball it, take out about 1/3. Okay, like so. You don't want your layer to be too thick because if it's too thick when you cut it, it'll kind of fall apart. You want it to be somewhat thin. There you go. Like so. I'm gonna have a lopsided lasagna when I'm done this. Okay. So now, what we'll do is we're gonna cover with a cup of the tomato sauce. So you have your vegetables, cover with another cup of the tomato sauce. Okay. So. Okay, and spread it out with your spoon if that's what you have. And then you'll sprinkle with 1/3 of your Parmesan cheese. So it was 1 cup, I believe, that we did. So you take your Parmesan cheese, just sprinkle it, about 1/3 of it. Show you again. There we go. I'm going to show you this way. Oh, there we go. Good angles here. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, so now we're going to cover with a layer of noodles. Okay, so take your noodles again, break them so they fit inside. So I need to break off about this much to put the very middle layer into my slow cooker. This goes at the end. Then I usually break this in half, put 1 on each side. And then if you break this into 4s, you can cover the corners. So 1 corner. Now and get your kids to help with this, or your spouse, or your friend, or whoever you're hunkering down with. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now we're gonna add all of the ricotta cheese in. Okay, so if you haven't made your own ricotta cheese, or if you bought it, just even that out. Now, if you don't smooth it out, one might have a big bite of it, which is always a fun surprise, although someone's not going to get very much. So it's covering everything like so. And now we will cover that with another layer of pasta. So, all right, so now what we do, now we're gonna add in another third of your vegetable mixture and then cover with another layer of sauce on top. So you gotta take your sauce, 1 cup of sauce, and I'll just show you what that looks like. So there's the vegetables covered with the sauce over the noodles. You could even spread it out a little bit more than I am. I'm gonna spread it out just a little bit more, just to cover every piece of it. Okay. And then we're gonna sprinkle it with the Parmigiana. And then we'll do our final layer now. So what we're gonna do is 1 more layer of noodles. If you guys, I wish you could see this bandit sitting in front of me watching this like really intently. Sure. Okay, so that's our noodles. So let's see if, and then we're gonna add our last third of our mixture. So we're just gonna pour all the rest in of our vegetables. I'll show you that. It's not that many on the top. You can add more, but I'm not going to because I don't want it to fall apart. I want to save those extra carrots for another soup because I don't want to go to the store. So these are my reasons for why I choose to do the things I do. Okay, so now what we'll do is cover that again with our remaining sauce. Now, normally when I do these cooking classes, like at stores or other places, I get to leave right after and someone there cleans everything up. It's a good selling point to have me come in and do the classes. So now what you'll do is take the rest of your Parmesan, sprinkle it, and then you'll put your mozzarella on top. Your mozzarella or your nuzzarella. I think we'll just add that on top here. This is what it looks like at the end. And what I'll do is you'll just put it on your slow cooker. So I'll just place this in my slow cooker right now. So either put in your slow cooker or your Instant Pot. There we go. And you'll put it on low for 4 hours. And so I'll just cover it with a lid, put it on low for 4 hours, and it will be ready in 4 hours. Don't leave it on warm, because if you leave it on warm, it'll dry out the pasta. So that's just one thing. Sometimes, you know, when you make something, you forget it and you leave it there and it's warm and it's fine. Don't do that for this. All right, so I hope you enjoyed your lasagna making class. It's always so much fun to teach you all how to try out new dishes, and I'm glad I got to teach you this easy one. And I'll come back with some other ones shortly. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. All right, bye.